What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a review on a brand new plugin by Naturl Audio called AL-1 Limiter. It is a brand new limiter that's hitting the market, and it is competing with some of the biggest names in limiting. So while I'm making this video, this plugin is not officially out yet. I've been beta testing this plugin now for about a week, and what I want to do is I want to go over the settings with you. I want to go over how I've been using it, and I also want to show you it compared to another limiter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a session here, which I already have open. And what I'm going to do is first pull up the plugin and just show you the GUI and just kind of show you what it looks like. So right here, this is the AL-1 limiter by Naturl Audio. Look at how incredible this GUI looks. I love the look of this GUI. What I want to do is I'm going to go over the settings with you first and just kind of break the plugin down. And then I'm going to show you how I'm using it. And then we'll do a comparison. If you take a look at the first box over here to the left, you'll see input, output, and unity box right here. Now, the way that you use this is the gas pedal for your limiter. When you push this, this is pushing into the signal, and this is what's driving the signal. Your output is your final ceiling for the song. So you want to set your output to anywhere from like -1 dB to -0.1, whatever you're doing, that's your final output. And then you have this button right here that lights up blue. Now what this does is a unity button. What you want to do is you can set your levels, right? You can drive your input, then you can turn on the unity button, and then you can mess with all these settings, and then you can turn it back off. So when you turn this unity button on, what it's doing is it's matching the input to the output in volume. So if you notice right here, when it's off, it goes back to -1 where I had it. If you turn it on unity, it goes to -4.4 where the input is. So it's the same volume. Then you can adjust your attack, release, mode, envelope, whatever you want to do, make all your adjustments, and then you would turn this back off. And now you have your loudness back. So if you take a look at the second section here, this is like the modes section. So we have an envelope, a mode, we have attack and release, and we have this window. So the mode changes the aggressiveness of the limiting. So 1 being the most aggressive, 3 being the smoothest. So for the envelope has 2 different settings. 2 uses a smooth step function, and then envelope 1 uses a cosine function. You can look more into those. I don't really know too much about those either. We have an attack and release. I have my attack at 34 milliseconds and my release at 2 milliseconds. I'm not going to break down how to use attack and release, but that's my settings. So the window control determines how much the limiter looks at the plugin to determine how much it's limiting. And then the next section is the linking section. What this does is it links the left and the right stereo section together. If it's at 100%, it's linking the 2 channels together perfectly. If it's at anything less, it would be percentage wise, but it would be if it's at like 20.25% of the channels will be linked together. At 0%, none of it's linked, and it has a giveaway. For me, I'm keeping this off. I don't know about you guys. I don't understand it enough to have it on. This next section, I call this like the optimize section. You turn this optimize button on, and what it's doing is it's giving it some upward compression, but it's a really, really smart upwards compression. Basically, you're setting your threshold, and then you're using this lift button to give it upwards compression, and then you're using makeup gain. And if you use this correctly, it sounds really, really good. I'll use it on the song that we're referencing, and I'll show you what I mean. We have a window here for gain reduction, optimization. So when you're using this and this is going up, you'll see this here. Like this is for this. We have a short-term loss, and then over on the far right we have a button to switch between gain and output. So if you're on gain, it's showing you your gain reduction, and if you're on output, it's showing you your peak levels. And then this is your meter window. So your dB, your gain reduction is coming in here. You'll be able to see it here. So if you're getting 2 dBs of gain reduction, it'll be hitting around right here. We have the oversampling button. Make sure it's on it like 2 times or 4 times, something like that, whatever your computer can handle. So that's the settings of the plugin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the AL-1 limiter up against a different limiter, and we're going to choose Waves L4 Ultra Maximizer. And basically what I want to do is I want to get around the same gain reduction that I have on this limiter here, around 3 dBs, and I want to make it the same on L4, and then we're going to take a look at our loudness meters, and we're going to see which one is louder. So both of the ceilings are set to -1, and we're going to drive down the thresholds until it's hitting around -3, 3.5, around the area for gain reduction, and then we'll take the test. I just realized that's on. Now let's try. The old me would take care of the bullshit. The old me would take care of the bullshit. CL3. The old me would take care of the bullshit. The old me would take care of the bullshit. Close enough for me. So we're getting around 3 dBs of gain reduction on that. Now let's take a look at our loudness meter with L4 Ultra Maximizer on, and let's just see where our integrated is.
The old me would take care of the bullshit. The new me don't really got the time for it. Old me would've got a line for it. The new me is trying to go inside for it.
We're right around -11, -11.5. Keep that number in mind. Now let's switch back to the AL-1 limiter and let's just take a look. -11 to -11.5. Now let's listen to this one.
The old me would take care of the bullshit. The new me don't really got the time for it. Old me would've got a line for it. The new me is trying to go inside for it. New whip, new things. Bet you wouldn't go out here and die for it.
So yeah, they both are pulling around the same loudness level. So I mean, that is a good thing for AL-1 limiter because L4 Ultra Maximizer is so highly respected and such a great plugin. If AL-1 limiter is on the beta is keeping up with it, I can't wait to see what the official drop looks like because they're still optimizing everything. So in terms of keeping up with other limiters, this plugin is doing just fine, and it has a million different settings inside of it that you can adjust to make the sound even better. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to play you the song, and I'm going to bypass between AL-1 limiter and the L4 Ultra Maximizer so you can hear the difference in the drums and the vocals and just hear how everything's sitting. So first, AL-1 Ultra Maximizer.
The old me would take care of the bullshit. The new me don't really got the time for it.
Pay attention to the drums.
The old
You hear how that drum hit? Alright, now keep that in mind. Now let's listen to this one.
The old me.
Here has just a bit more like depth and power to it.
The old me.
The L1 is not squishing the drums, just a teeny tiny bit less than L4 Ultra Maximizer, and my suspicion for that is the window and the optimized section here with the upwards compression. Just can't beat it. Really love this plugin. It did an incredible job. I think both limiters are great. So L4 Ultra Maximizer was the limiter I was using before I found AL-1 limiter, and I've just been trying and beta testing AL-1 limiter, and I've been loving it. So I don't know what my plans are as far as a permanent limiter, but I think I may be going with AL-1 limiter. I just have to run a couple more tests. As far as I'm concerned, it is holding up amazing. It's doing its job. I haven't done too many things with the settings yet, so who knows what else this thing can do. If you are interested in checking this plugin out, you can find this on Naturl Audio's website. It is the AL-1 limiter. I'm going to be dropping this video the day that this plugin is officially available to the public, so when you're seeing this video, that means that it's available, and the link is in the description, and you can go check this out. If you guys want to check out my Pro Tools template or any other things that I have on my website, you can go to mixedbyeddieofficial.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I'll probably come back for a second review later on down the line when I figure this plugin out a little more. Go check out the new AL-1 limiter by Naturl Audio. It is something to definitely go check out. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys on the next video.